Hey guys, Josh Culler here, the host of the Good Success Podcast. I want to give you a quick thank you for being a listener to our podcast, and we hope we're bringing a lot of value to you. We do try to get the best interviews on here of real estate professional business owners that are killing it in their markets no matter what they're doing. If you love our content and you love the podcast, please be sure to subscribe to us. Leave us reviews. We're on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, and SoundCloud, so make sure you guys go check those out for the full podcast of these interviews. I know we got these quick tips that we're providing for you guys here, so make sure you go listen to the full podcasts. Also, make sure you guys go check out goodsuccess.com/mastermind to learn about our mastermind group and how our group collectively can help scale your business and get it to new heights. We have an amazing culture, an amazing group of guys that are together there in the mastermind, and we would love to see you guys there as well. I hope you guys enjoy this quick tip, and thanks again for listening.
Well, the two key things I look at is what I mentioned before. I don't want to go into a place that is depressed. So I want to make sure that you have a stable job market. Ideally, you have job growth. You have a broad industry, meaning that it's not a market that is heavily contingent on one particular industry, like oil and gas, for example, which we saw in North Dakota when oil was over $100 a barrel, and then when oil came down below 50, it was a ghost town because they capped all the wells, they laid everybody off, everybody left, and now you had all this excess housing that was sitting there vacant. So you want to avoid a situation where you have a narrow not narrow industry in a market. You want a broad market. You want tourism, manufacturing, finance, et cetera, et cetera. So jobs are critical. Usually when you have strong job growth and broad industry, it brings in migration. People move to the area. Texas is a great example of this, where they've been for over a decade recipients of people moving out of many other states, particularly California, because they can get less expensive housing, a lower cost of living, great jobs, and plentiful jobs. And so you've seen, all these Texas markets just grow like crazy, and because of that, they've been strong markets in terms of appreciation. Inventory is low, even though they have a lot of land to build on. But those are the two key things I look at: so jobs and migration. And I guess if you add a third, it would be just a diverse economic base. So a lot of industry. That's the starting point. Remember, we're talking, 40,000 foot level here, broad terms. Now you start to look at sub-markets, and then you start to break that down even further. And if you have the right team on the ground, they can direct you in the right areas, to focus on where the numbers make sense, where there is growth, where there's a strong tenant pool, and, where the numbers make sense and it's affordable. And you guys are experts in your area, so you could definitely tell people what areas to avoid, what areas to be in, where there's growth, where there's strong tenant demand. That's the importance of having the right team. But knowing the market first is the starting point.
Thank you guys for listening to this Good Success Quick Tip. We do have our full podcast that is also on our platforms on Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and iTunes that you can go listen to, that are between 30 minutes and an hour long. They're full-on interviews that have awesome real estate business owners that are on there, and even outside of that. So make sure you guys go check that out. It's on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, and SoundCloud. Make sure you guys go check out our website, goodsuccess.com, to find out all the products that we have that we can provide for you. And then also make sure to check out our social media profiles. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. You guys can follow us there, so make sure you do. Thank you for listening, and we'll catch you in the next one.